and welcome back to SC2VN. This is the 5th part, I think. I don't even know. No, this is the 6th part. We are on part 6 of SC2VN. This is really fun. I'm excited. Last time on SC2VN, we were given the task of finding 2 new StarCraft 2 players to join our new team. But it's going to be a little harder than it would have been because of the fact that we're untested team. There's no real reason for anyone to join us. We're having to really find whoever's willing to join, and so it's kind of becoming an issue. But we are on our way to find a new player who Excel gave us his name and said we should go find him at his stomping grounds, or at the PC being called stomping grounds per se. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? I checked the map on my phone for the 2nd time after reading the sign for a 3rd. This is definitely stomping grounds. A deep breath helps calm my nerves. Seconds later, I push open the glass door and make my way inside. Pretty much as expected, computers, vending machines, tables, and the sound of 24 mice and keyboards, PC bangs are nothing if not similar to one another. When the shiver runs down my back, I realize that the AC in here is cranked up ridiculously high. I read somewhere that casinos pump in extra oxygen to keep their patrons awake and alert. Maybe this place has tried to adapt the same tactic to their cafe. A middle-aged woman sits behind the front desk. She glances up at me when I pass by and then returns her attention to the magazines played out in front of her. A quick scan of heads lined up in front of the monitors offers me a few potential stunts amidst the sea of scrubs. By Excel's description, he's short and has bleached hair. I'm able to narrow it down quickly and confirm his identity with a look at his monitor. He's in the middle of a ladder match, and he's playing StarCraft 2 with one hand. The other is occupied with a game on his cell phone. Sorry. All the same, Stunts crushing his opponent with a rush build, and by the look on his face, he takes great pleasure in that fact. His enemy sends a salty one-lander before dropping out of the game with a GG, without a GG. Stunt grins wide and puts his hands behind his head, satisfied. After checking his post-game stats, he glances over his shoulder and then spins his chair around to find me watching him. Sup? Something you want? Yeah, you're Stunt, right? That's me, and who are you? I'm Mock. Stunt lights up, stands upright, and plants his hands on his hips all at once. Right, the foreigner that Excel messaged me about. I'm starting to think you wouldn't show up. Let's get this bet match going. Hey everyone, the bet match is on! What? Damn it! Really, Excel? Before I could attempt an explanation, a crowd of 6 or 7 middle school-aged kids forms behind Stunt. I don't see myself talking my way out of this. Bet match. Right. That's me. Yes, that's what I'm here for. Another Chobo's gonna try to bet match Stunt? When will they learn? He's the cafe's best player. Hey Stunt, will you buy me a juice with your winnings? Stunt ignores the peanut gallery and takes a step forward, sizing me up. Judging by his appearance, it looks like he just started high school. I'm at least a head taller than him. Excel said you were down for 15,001 bet. But come on, you can do better than that, right? How much are you thinking? 25,000 is a much better number. Wouldn't you say? Come on, you have to drag your ass all the way over here to play. Let's make it interesting. That's what, $20 or so? I'd have to skip a few trips to the Go Mart, but I can't risk having him turn me down. Okay, fine. 25,000. What are we gonna do about maps? Best of 3, right? Nah, best of 1 is fine. My time's too valuable. And in a show of good faith, you can pick the map. Excel wasn't kidding about this kid's cockiness. Whatever. At least I can choose a map with a long rush distance. I'm gonna lose this match, aren't I? I can already tell. I'm terrible. I find a seat at a computer nearby, though not so close that we could catch a glimpse at one another's screen. A locked window stares back at me as I sit down. Of course, I need to pay to use the PC. But before I can head back to the front desk, Stunt slides in front of me and takes the mouse. Yo, I got it. Consider it an investment for the money you're about to give me. He unlocks the machine with a few clicks and an entry of her password. Huh, that works. After I thank him, he slinks back over to his setup. Stunt shares a few confident words with the underage crowd behind him and then throws his headphones on. I host up a game and toss him an invite. It's not long after that I'm staring down my base and 6 workers. Oh, here we go. Stunt, young, untrained talent, favors unorthodox play, bad taste in hair dye. Cannons, 2 gate, 4 gate, blink, proxy robo, proxy stargate. There are a dozen different ways that Stunt could end this game early. As a precaution, I scout around the interior of my base to ensure that I'm not being cannon rushed. And as I discover, I am. Just outside of my vision range and dangerously close to my worker line, a cannon finishes building. Some losses in the defense are inevitable, but if I handle this well, it should put me ahead of Stunt. It's gutsy of him to risk a best of one on a strategy like this. Practically all I have to do is scout it to score a victory. By microwing my injured SCVs away from cannon shots, I'm able to end the rush at a low cost. In truth, that seemed like an exceptionally weak attack. Was Excel hyping this kid up for nothing? I end up only losing 3 of my workers by the time his single cannon is dead. Now, where's that probe? There it is. With his probe down, there's no way he'll be able to drop down any more cannons. Still, he's probably planning his next move. I have to decide what comes next. If he's transitioning into something standard, this would be the perfect time to counterattack. His tech has to be lacking, so there's no way he'll have strong enough units to defend a marine attack. And while it seems incredibly unlikely, there's always a chance that he may have another attack ready. If I want to err on the side of caution, I could stay in my base and simply tech up, but that might give him enough time to get back into the game. I should make this call based on what I know about his playstyle. Really? Really? I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose so bad, you know? Jeez. I think the last 2 matches, I think I have attacked. So I'm gonna stay on the defensive and hope maybe I can manage to survive this one. Even though I'm giving up a chance to win the game immediately, the safe thing to do is tech up to the dropships. But it looks like I won't need to. My precautionary scout uncovers an ambush waiting in the dark corner of my base. With more than enough units in space to micro my marines, I dispatch his zealots with barely any losses. Cannon rush painted to prosecute? Absolutely ridiculous. With his rush shrouded, Stunt quicks out of the game without a GG. I win! Oh my gosh! I won with surprising ease too. Yes! I am an eSports champion! Stunt pushes through the dumbfounded crowd and comes stomping over. Fury in his eyes, he really didn't expect to lose. You blindly scout the smoke in your base after a cannon rush? Are you kidding me? Who does that? I raise my hands defensively and skirt away from the victory screen splashed across my monitor. Whoa, whoa, calm down. It takes like 5 seconds, and you have a reputation for those kind of builds, you know? He makes a disgruntled sound and stares back hard at me. You got lucky. Oh, whoa. What are you yelling back there for? Didn't I tell you to sweep over the back room about an hour ago? Stop screaming at our customers and go do something useful. Lord have mercy. He's an employee of the PC Bank. That's why he's always there. Without warning, the woman at the front desk paints Stunt a bright red from across the room. She glares at him for a moment longer before ducking back behind the counter. Talk about lousy bosses. His anger replaced with modesty, Stunt scratches behind his head. The middle schoolers have mostly dispersed, evidently destroyed by the cruel realization that their Protoss god can bleed. Sorry, that's my mom. Anyway, you beat me. Let me go get your cash. His mom? Ugh, even worse. I guess I could see the resemblance, minus the bleached hair. Explains how I unlocked my PC, at least. Actually, wait, I didn't come here for a bet match. What? But we just played one. I don't have to pay you then? What? No, I'm recruiting for a new team. Excel mentioned that you were a free agent and I wanted to see if you'd join up. I guess he thought it'd be funny if he tricked me into a bet match with you. A foreign team? Why didn't you just send me a message or something? No, a Korean one. Excel said you probably assumed I was a fanboy and blocked me. Although I get the feeling that was just his excuse for this whole setup. Man, Excel, couldn't we have kept this simple? What if I had lost? Stunt pauses and reaches for his phone. Distracted or no, he manages to carry on the conversation. I get the feeling like if I had lost, I would have gotten a bad ending. It just seems like they're leading that up. Nah, blocking you sounds like something I do. Anyway, who else you've got? We've got... Wait, Jet is technically still on VIP. Can I tell him if she's planning to leave? What if he tells someone? Why didn't I think of this ahead of time? You've got... We have some good players about to sign and a sponsor in the works. Nothing official, we're trying to keep everything under wraps until then. Sounds sketchy. Mystery sponsor and mystery players. He doesn't seem convinced. I can hardly blame him. This sort of thing is unfortunately common in esports. But Excel did vouch for you. That's worth something. And you beat me, the future Protoss Bangla. Once we get 4 players into management, we're going to pick out a team house. You'll need to live and practice with us. I blink once to look away and take a tactical pause. Oh, if your mom will let you move out, that is. He raises to my bait and straightens up, both fists clench. You're damn right she's gonna let me. Alright, dude, consider me signed. If I've got a room and enough money to pay for food, we're in business. Stunt pauses and lowers himself from the tips of his toes. What's the team called, by the way? Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'll let you know when it's picked out. If we're not named yet, I want to say in it. How about Azure Blaze Phoenix Snipers? What even? This isn't a shonen anime. Yeah, probably not. While Stunt revels in the afterglow of being signed to a StarCraft team, a thought occurs to me. Wait, don't you go to school? Let's just say I'm between schools right now. I don't bother trying to divulge any more information. If he can live in the team house and perform, that's good enough for me. Some promising young pros deferred school for Brood War. Some promising young pros deferred school for Brood War back in the day. And if StarCraft doesn't work out for him, at least he's got a future cleaning up stomping grounds. Right, the mysteries won't last for long, I promise. I'll be in touch if I need you to show up somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna hit you up for practice games tonight. That's cool. Be online. Sounds good. Welcome aboard, kid. The fiery Protoss player lifts his chin for a final grin before heading into one of the PC Bank's back rooms, probably to gather a broom and dustpan. I grace Stunt's mom with an innocent expression on my way out. She answers my smile with a glare sharp enough to make the hair on the back of my head neck stand up. Ooh, well, we got our first player, so that's good. I'm excited. That seems like a better place to end than any. I will finish this. I will continue SC2VN in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. My name is Chaos Signature. If you have not subscribed yet and you would like to, you are more than welcome to hit that little red button down there, and you will be able to be updated whenever I go, whenever I have new videos and whenever I do live streams and all that jazz. You can also like or dislike this video if you would like to offer some feedback. I would love if you leave a comment letting me know what you liked and didn't like about these videos. Do you think I should continue more SC2VN? Do you think I should do something differently in my commentary? Yeah, I love to hear back from the watchers. So if you're interested, take care of that and do that. Yeah, until next time. I will see y'all later.